What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. In the last episode we made our way here inside of the Pokemon League, but also made some final adjustments to our team before taking on Barry inside of this very room and defeating him one final time. And now we can finally head inside and take on the Elite Four and become the Pokemon League champion. But I guess that's not entirely true. You'll understand why there was a repel active in just a moment. So kind of in between this episode and the last episode, I did some thinking. I originally planned on recording those episodes directly after this video. That didn't quite happen. I tried to take on the Elite Four and kind of failed a little bit miserably, and decided that maybe the things that I did weren't quite enough. But I also knew that many of you were probably going to look at the teams that you had and figure out that you too probably didn't have the best team for the Elite Four. So according to the rules of Pokemon, this team is not going to be super effective against the Elite Four just because of their coverage typing and things like that, and their ability to cover weaknesses, as well as just like their like, I would call that, like, I don't even know what you would call it, but like EVs and IVs, which if you don't know what they are, I suggest looking them up. I don't really know how to explain it, but I would just recommend looking it up. Basically, a lot of the Elite Four and Champions Pokemons have like 5 maxed out stats. They're competitive, is really what I would say. They're Pokemon that you would see in like competitive matches, to say the least. So we need to try to work around that a little bit. So in between this episode and the last episode, I did a little bit more upgrading, and I went out and bought a bunch more X items. I have 15 of defense and special defense because I'll be using that in the first battle, and then I'll be using all of these, 3 of each, because you can only use 3 in one battle, for the remaining 4 battles, with obviously different Pokemon depending on what we are really looking for each fight, which Pokemon type is going to give us the best ability to make it through the battle without fainting. And also, I went out and grabbed the TM, I completely forget what it's called now, but I give it to Garchomp, and it's Earthquake, yes, which you can find in Wayward Cave under Route 206. I'll show a clip of that on screen now. It's obviously sped up. But that move all around has the same amount of power points as Dig is what we had earlier, but it's just stronger, and it only takes 1 move to go. The problem that I was having with Dig is that I would come across a Pokemon that it was super effective against, except that Pokemon would usually have an attack that it could attack me with first turn, and then I dug, and then it would attack me again with Earthquake here, and it would instantly KO my Garchomp without me ever being able to get an attack off, just because his health got just a little bit too low. And because he was underground, Earthquake, I believe, does more damage. I can't be quoted on that for sure. But I did want to point some of those things out. So I've changed it up just a little bit, and hopefully now we are ready to take on the Elite Four. So let's get started. So you'll hear the music change to this very kind of ominous, dark little fanfare in the background, and this will stay throughout the entirety of the Elite Four, and obviously the battles will be a little bit different, but while we're running around in these rooms and things like that, you will see those things like that. So this door is obviously locked. We'll have to go through the first trainer. You can also look at these little torch things on the side of the rooms to give you an idea of what type of Pokemon you're going to be seeing up next. So these are a lot of butterflies, and so of course this trainer is bug type Pokemon. This is Aaron. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Oh, I should explain. I'm a huge fan of bug Pokemon. Bug Pokemon are nasty mean, and yet they're beautiful too. Would you like to know why I take on challengers here, in this room? It's because I want to become perfect, just like my bug Pokemon. Okay, let me take you on. Alright, Aaron. Will do. So it's the first Elite Four battle. Here it is with Aaron. And I do love that little splash screen that shows up. And that only shows up here in the Elite Four and Champion battle, where it actually pulls Dawn on screen as well and gives her a little like pose or whatever. That only happens here specifically, which is so strange, but I do love it. And alright, so obviously Dusk is going to be super useful here. But we're going to want to start out with these X defense items and X special defense, things like that. I'll probably just spam X defense first. It'll always use light screen first until, of course, it runs out of light screens, and then it will reuse light screen again. But we'll just spam X defense first, and then I'll go with special defense in second. Toxic, I guess technically doesn't do any damage, it just does damage over time. So I need to be a little bit careful about that. It's going to do, okay, not quite much this first time, but it all varies slightly. So once we get down to probably below half, I'll probably end up using another, I guess, another, like a one of, not another, we haven't used anything yet. Bug Buzz will do basically nothing. One of our full restores, which will heal us completely and also get rid of any status effects. The reason I won't just like use the status effect move right away is because, one, it's just a waste of time, because I can almost guarantee you he's going to turn right around and use Toxic again. So if I just go ahead and spam this while losing just a little bit of health each turn, we should be fine. Now, depending on how much this poison does next turn, it's a little bit of RNG with the poison here, I'll be honest. Oh, our special defense, that kind of sucks. Oh, Bug Buzz lowers special defense. Oh, so that was practically useless, the special defense item here. Which is a slight problem. So maybe we should have been taking this. I should probably, if this lowers it again. Okay, it didn't that time. The poison still hurt us, and okay, it did not lower our special defense that time. So if I were you and you're taking this on alongside me, I would probably recommend taking out this guy first, then using your special defense X items, because that's going to be more useful for you than anything else. So the next turn, this guy's going to use light screen, because his light screen just wore off. Yes, indeed. And you're going to make sure you're using physical attack moves. So for me, the one move I don't want to be using right now is Flamethrower. Instead, I want to use something like Flame Wheel or Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace never misses, which can be useful a little bit later on. But for right now, we should be fine just to use Flame Wheel, because it's going to be a little bit more effective. Now, that didn't kill, and hopefully he doesn't use his revive here. Alright, we're going to get Toxic again. We're going to end up having to use another one of those items again. It's got Black Sludge as well, which means it will restore just a little bit of health each turn. Alright, we didn't lose too much health there, which is alright. Another Flame Wheel should do it. We should be just fine. We should attack first. Yeah, sweet. There we go. Alright, that went probably a little bit better than I did last time. I've been to this area a couple times already, just testing out kind of what I wanted my strategy to be before these episodes started. Because obviously I have one take to get through the entire Elite Four. Keep the current Pokemon. And this guy does no Earthquake, so we want to try our hardest to get off a Flamethrower here and take this guy out before he can ever use Earthquake on us. Okay, that didn't kill for some reason. For some reason, the first time I came in here, and this was actually when I tried to record this for some reason. For some reason, I swept through this entire first group, no problem. And then I mean, I even wiped out this guy first go, and I'm debating on whether I should. I don't think that poison kills. I think we kill him here with the Flamethrower, and I think we get hit with poison, but I don't think it kills, or at least I hope not. I'm gonna take a chance here. I knew we took him out, the Heracross, and poison shouldn't kill. It might take us down to kind of low health, but it shouldn't kill, and then we can use our full restore again. Yeah, I figured it would take us down probably into the red, but we should be fine. Beautyfly is not going to have anything, I don't believe, that I need to worry about. And plus, if we use a healing item, we always move first, regardless of speed. which is always nice. And because he's bringing a Pokemon in, it's not like they get an actual attack before we do. So I will use a full restore here, get rid of that poison effect, and also heal us up completely because, yeah, I don't think we can take one more hit there. Beautyfly is going to use Psychic. Shouldn't do a whole lot. Or apparently it will. Apparently, for some reason, we were weak to Psychic type moves. I don't know where that came from. But, I mean, I guess we'll just Flamethrower you to death. Because that's going to be an instant KO. I don't know why that did so much damage. I didn't know we were even weak to Psychic type moves. So I guess that's a good reminder probably not to bring out Dusk for the final Elite Four member, whose name I can't actually remember. Alright, Vespiquen, we should be fine to bring out here. Unnerve, are too nervous to eat berries. Should be fine. And another Flamethrower. And after this is where it gets a little bit tricky, but hopefully our X items will save the day. How in the world did you even survive that hit is what I want to know. Somehow, ooh, this could be a problem. Alright, we need to heal here, definitely. Though I'm just worried about more damage being done here. I guess we'll use a Hyper Potion. And at least we'll have more health going into the next fight. I'm just worried about not having enough health for the next Pokemon specifically. Okay, that only did about a quarter. And we should move first next turn, and we'll take him out using we'll just use Flame Wheel here, we should be fine. Yeah, we're definitely faster. And down goes the fourth Pokemon that Aaron has, and now he only has one more. He's down to his final Pokemon, which I believe is actually level 60, funny enough, or level 59 at least. Drapion, we will keep our current Pokemon. We will basically, at this point, I'm just going to try to do as much damage as possible. That's only level 57. I'm basically just going to try to do as much damage as possible with Dusk here until we faint, while we have the ability to, at least, because yeah, Earthquake here is not going to do a whole lot or anything like that. And so we'll just continue to just do as much damage as we can. I'm just going to probably spam Cross Poison. We dodged that. That was going to do a lot for sure. So I think last time I was testing this, I'm pretty sure that was like an instant KO move right there. In fact, I know this will actually get rid of our cross attack items, but I may go ahead, or our X item stuff, it's going to move first anyway. It's going to use Earthquake, and then I'm going to turn around and use Close Combat, which should do, yes, a whole lot of damage, and hopefully this forces, we basically just get rid of half an X item, I believe. I think he uses a full restore here, and I think we die also, probably no matter what. I could try another Hyper Potion. We'll see what happens. Yeah, he's going to use a full restore there, and it's going to completely heal back up, which is pretty much what I expected. And I will heal up as well. I probably could have used that to get another attack off and then just waited. But I guess it's totally fine. He's going to move first. Hopefully Earthquake doesn't kill. I wouldn't think it will. It's still going to be effective, but yeah, we still have enough defense where we should be fine. We may actually get by this without actually losing at all. Now that's going to do a little bit less damage now. And yeah, our defense and special defense fell once more. I think we'll just, as I want to say those close combats hopefully for later in case we need them. Because I feel like there may come a point in which we kind of need one of those moves. Because without him, we'll be in a little bit of trouble. So I'll probably just Aerial Ace until we go down. Cross Poison, oh, that might do a lot though. Yeah, for some reason, oh yes, because it gets a crit. It's like it gets a crit every time. I'm not really sure. It just does a whole lot of damage. We probably go down here, or better yet, we go ahead and switch over to Garchomp and bait out another attack here, and we use Earthquake. Hopefully he didn't plan on using Earthquake, because if he did, we're in a little bit of trouble. Okay, he did. We might actually be in trouble here. Okay, actually not. It may just be the... Yeah, okay, so... I will actually confirm what I said earlier in the episode. Earthquake does more damage if you're underground. Night Slash I'm a little worried about. But we're not too bad. We'll use Earthquake, and this should be it for the first Elite Four battle. And there we go. And we didn't even lose a Pokemon there, actually. So be careful if you have Dig in this in this battle. If you know that a Pokemon has Earthquake, don't use Dig. I will now concede defeat, but I think you came to see how great Bug-type Pokemon can be. Hope you also realize what you're up against in this Pokemon League. Battling is a deep and complex affair, and we got quite a lot of cash for winning. I lost with the most beautiful and toughest of the Bug Pokemon. We lost because I wasn't good enough. That's it. Back to training camp. Let's hear it from me. No, that was wrong. Anyways, go on to the next room. More trainers are waiting for you. They're all tougher than me. Alright, Aaron, sure thing. So, let's head off to the next member of the Elite Four. So, let's do it.